So our learning goal over here, let's come over here to look at the learning goal with me over here. Eyes over here. Woohoo! Here I am. Okay. I can rename numeric equations as algebraic equations. Okay? And the reason they're having us do this is so that we can start gaining an understanding of algebraic thinking. Algebraic thinking is very abstract. It's like we have to, it's sometimes hard to understand. So what we're trying to train our brains to do right now is how can we start thinking algebraically, okay? So let's start with an equation. An equation is, this is really important that we understand what makes up an equation. We have an expression on one side equal to an expression. There's an expression on the other side also. So if you have a mathematical phrase that does not have an equal sign in it, it's called an expression. When it does not have an equal sign in it, like 2 plus 3. Right now, when I just say 2 plus 3, that's just an expression. It does not have an equal sign. But if I finish it and I say 2 plus 3 equals 5, now I have an equation because I have an equal sign in it. And I have an expression, 2 plus 3 is an expression. And I have an expression on the other side, 5 is an expression. Those two expressions are equal to each other. They make up an equation. It's important that we understand that an equation is made up of an expression equal to an expression. Well, then there's types of equations. There's numeric equations. Both expressions, both sides contain only numbers. That's where the numeric part of the name comes from. Both expressions contain only numbers. There's no letters, no variables involved. There can be operations like an addition sign, subtraction sign, multiplication sign, division sign, but there are no variables involved, only numbers involved. An algebraic equation, one or both, it doesn't matter, both one or both sides, the expressions contain variables. Okay, so in other words, once variables are introduced into an equation, it is no longer numeric, it has now turned into an algebraic equation. So I have an example of a numeric equation here. 10 plus 9 equals 19. So I'm right here. 10 plus 9 equals 19. I have the expression 10 plus 9 on the left. I have the expression 19 on the right side of the equal sign. And if it's a true statement, then we can say it is a numeric equation. What is 10 plus 9? 19. So we bring down our equal sign and our 19 on the other side. Do we have a true statement? Yes, we do. So since this is true, we could say we have a numeric equation here. This is a true statement. No variables involved in it, only numbers involved. Numeric equation. Well, now if we make it into an algebraic equation, notice that we have on the left side of it, the expression we start with on the left side is 10 plus 9. And on the other side, we have 11 plus 7 plus 8. So since that other expression, the expression on the right side has a variable in it, we have now said we can no longer call this a numeric equation, we have to call it an algebraic equation. Because what letter got introduced into it? A. A is standing in for like a missing number. Kind of like we were just doing, finding those missing numbers, but we didn't have a letter standing in for them. So what we can do is we can take this now and we can start doing some simplifying so we can find what A is equal to. So 10 plus 9, well, the left side's got to be 19. We're going to do just like you were just doing over there. You're saying, I can add those guys together. 11 plus 7 is 18. This will help us find the missing number. And then we have what plus 18 is 19. What number plus 18 is 19? 1. So notice 1 got put in here for the A. Because 18 plus 1 is 19. And now we have a true statement again. So we found the value for A. So both the equations look really different, don't they? This equation right here compared to this equation right here, they look really different. But they're equivalent, they're really the same equation when A equals what? 1, when the missing number is 1, when A equals 1. So we're going to do some practice with that today, finding what would make an equation that is algebraic equivalent to a numeric equation by finding that missing value, that value that the variable is standing in for. So we have this numeric equation, 3 times 11 equals 33. What can we do with this to see if it's true or false? Wait.
Take 33 divided by 11.
Okay, well, couldn't we also just do the multiplication on the left side? What is 3 times 11? 33. So it's kind of like simplifying a fraction. Can you rename it? Can we rename this multiplication problem? Yeah, we can rename it as 33. Is this true or false? 33 equals 33. True. Okay, well, the only way we can keep the equal sign there, keep it as an equation, is if it is a true statement, and that is a true statement. Okay, well, how can we make our algebraic equation true? What can we do to make this one true? Well, let's start by saying 3 times 11 again is 33, so we start there. What else do you think we could do? Harley? And 34 plus 2 is 36. So the 34 plus 2 gets replaced by the 36, and then we bring down our minus c. Well, now this should look like what we were just warming up with in our skills maintenance. We need to find the number that if you subtract it from 36, you will get 33. Anybody know what that is? Wade? 3. So Wade says if I put in 3 for C, we will have a true statement. So let's check and see. This 33, this equal sign, they just come down. What does 36 take away 3? 33. True or false?
True.
True. Okay. So we found the value for C that makes the equation true. And again, even though the equation started out really differently, the numeric equation and the algebraic equation, we still ended up with the same statement, 33 plus 33. Or in other words, they're both equivalent when C equals 3. When C equals 3. Question? Okay, that's finding the missing number. That's finding the value for the variable. That's making the algebraic equation into a numeric equation. On the back side, what we're going to be doing is we're going to now take a algebraic equation and we're going to write an algebraic equation, for a numeric equation and finding the value for the variable. So we have to come up with our own algebraic equation. So tomorrow, like when we have this in the homework, this is going to be kind of hard to correct for you because you're going to be like, mine doesn't look like yours does, Mrs. Brown. It doesn't have to look like mine. It has to create a true statement is what it has to do. And we're going to use the variable x, okay? Let's just all use x here. So our numeric equation is 48 plus 4 equals 52. Let's make sure that that's true first. 48 plus 4, what is that?
52.
Okay, because the other side is 52 or because it really is 52? If you add 4 to 48, you really do get 52, don't you? So this is true. Okay, well then, we need to write an algebraic equation that's going to start with the same expression on the left side. We're writing an expression for the right side. We get to come up with our own. So sometimes this is a little bit easier to do if we take this right here and we rename that right away as 52. Because now we know that whatever we create on the other side has to equal 52. So just randomly throw out a number at me.
80.
80, okay. Do you think we would have to add or subtract from 80 to get to 52?
Subtract.
We'd have to subtract, wouldn't we? So we're going to say 80 minus x. Our missing number, x, we're gonna have to find it now. So we just created an algebraic equation that is equivalent to the numeric equation, but we now have to figure out what would the x value be that would make it true so that they remain equivalent. So anybody think they know what we could put in there for x? Or can you tell us how we might be able to get it? We can try some things. Oh, somewhere else beside we have to. Right, kid, think you know? Subtract 80, so our x would be 80. Oh, so kind of go off over here and say, what is 80 take away 52? And that's how much? 78? I think it would be 28, wouldn't it? Yeah. So we could say then, oh, that would be our what? That would be our x. So 80 take away 28, would we end up with 52? Well, we just said if you take 52 away from 80, you get 28, so it sure seems like that's what we should get, shouldn't we? Okay. So this is true. We end up with a true statement. So what is x equal? 28. So there's two things that need to get done here. You need to circle this because this is what they wanted us to do first of all. They first wanted us to write an algebraic equation for the numeric equation and then find the value for the variable. There's our second answer. So circle that also. We have to do two things. Now, do you think there's any other algebraic equations we could have written? Yeah. Did we have to use 80? Do we have to use Wade's number? No. Could we have used 10? And then we would have had to get from 10 to what? 52. So would we have had to subtract again? 10 subtract something would be 52? No, 10 plus something would be 52, right? So this is going to be one of those times when you're going to have to come up with your own algebraic equation, and then you're going to have to solve it and make sure you end up with a true statement for whatever you put in for your variable. Okay? So anybody have questions? At the moment, anyway. Okay, let's go try this next one then. We have the numeric equation 65 minus 60 equals 5. Okay, first of all, let's make sure that's a true statement. What is 65 take away 60? 5, okay. So that's true. Okay, good. Well, then we're working with something that's true from the beginning there. So now we're going to take the same expression on the left side. So what's our algebraic equation going to start with? 65 minus 60. We need an expression on the other side that's going to turn this into an algebraic equation. So what do you think, Danny? 10. You want to use 10 this time? Okay. Well, remember, this is going to be kind of helpful if we do this. 65 minus 60 is 5, right? So do we need to take away from that 10 or add to that 10 or multiply or take away? Okay, what do we, so we're going to take away what? No, what are we going to take away? X. We're writing an algebraic equation. We need an X in it. We need to create the missing number. So this is our first answer. That's our first answer. Now we're going to say 10 take away what gives you 5? 5, okay? So let's just finish this off and make sure we have a true statement. 10 take away 5? 5, okay? And that's true, isn't it? So since that's true, what's our other answer? X equals 5, okay? There's our other answer. You are gonna want to use your notes to help you with this part on the homework for tomorrow, okay? Don't stick your notes in your folders and think that they're useless. They should hopefully help you. Okay. Questions? Okay, let's make sure this is true first of all. 66 plus 22. 66 plus 22. What is that? 88. Okay. So that's a true statement. So how are we going to start our algebraic equation? Not 62, but yeah, 66 plus 22 equals. I'm tired of subtracting. Give me something I don't want to subtract this time. Danny? Go ahead, Danny. Danny, go ahead. So what did you say? 44 what? Plus? And what am I going to plus? No. Algebraic equation. X. Because this actually is 88 over here, isn't it? So to get from 44 to 88, are we going to have to add? Yes, we are, aren't we? Okay. So thanks for making it an addition problem for me this time. Okay, so now I'm going to say what plus 44 is 88? Or in other words, what could we do to get that even? If we don't know it, what could we do? Kira?
88 minus 44.
Yeah, we could come over here and say, what's 88 take away 44? What is it? 44. So x is 44. So 88 equals 88. 44 plus 44 does happen to be 88. Good thing. So when our algebraic equation, what's the value for x? 44. X equals 44. Okay. Did we have to use addition even? How about multiplication? What if I wanted to use multiplication in this one? Help me with that one. Give me a multiplication problem. Oh, yeah. So I have 66 plus 22 equals what? 44 times x, right? And then I would say 88 equals 44 times 2. And then I would have 88 equals 88. And so this time my algebraic equation would have multiplication and x would equal 2. So see, there's going to be all kinds of different ways you can write your algebraic equation. Okay, are we okay? We got this? Yeah? Okay. So, let me get your homework out to you. And you are going to need loose leaf paper. Okay, so let's hand it back quickly so we can talk about the homework.